Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into a story that it really has it all. A relationship gone wrong, a viral TikTok, some pretty disturbing financial stuff, and just, wow, the harsh reality of consequences.
Yeah, it's quite the tale.
If you're navigating the digital world, this isn't just drama. It's a serious warning.
Absolutely. Our mission today is really to unpack how actions, even things people might brush off as just content for social media, can have these permanent, often really brutal effects in the real world.
Especially now when everything online seems to live forever.
Exactly. Understanding the permanence is key.
Okay, so let's unpack this. It starts with what looked like, a nice gesture, a boyfriend trying to help his girlfriend, Sarah, with a pretty big financial weight on her shoulders.
Yeah, she had, around $67,000 in student loans, grad school debt.
And apparently terrible interest rates. She was super stressed about missing payments, late fees piling up. You know how that goes.
Right, so the boyfriend steps in. He offers to give her $350 cash every month.
Cash, specifically, with the idea she'd then take that cash, deposit it, and pay the loan from her own account.
And what's really interesting is how this whole thing started. It was meant to be temporary.
Yeah, just 8 months. That was the deal. Well, she, quote, got her finances sorted.
But then, month after month, Sarah kept saying things like, oh, next month I'll handle it.
Always next month.
Always next month. And eventually the boyfriend just stopped asking.
Which kind of set up this pattern, didn't it? Like enabling her.
Totally. He was covering for her. She wasn't stepping up. It just became the norm.
So, okay, months go by like this. And then things get, here's where it gets really interesting. The boyfriend, our narrator, he's just scrolling TikTok, like you do.
Standard Tuesday night.
Exactly. And bam, his stomach just drops. He sees Sarah's face smiling at the camera.
No.
And the video title. Get this. How I got my boyfriend to pay my student loans.
Wow. Just wow. What immediate red flags does that sing up for you, seeing something like that blow up?
Oh, massive red flags. It's not just, hey, my boyfriend helped me. It's bragging about manipulation.
Yeah, and it wasn't just bragging, was it? He said it was like a manipulation tutorial.
Step by step.
She literally laid it out, like step 1, stress about money constantly. Make him feel the pressure.
Step 2, let him offer to help. Don't ask, let him offer.
Right. Then 3, act grateful, but never bring up stopping the arrangement. Just let it keep going.
And 4, if he asks, just say you're working on a plan. Kick the can down the road.
It's chillingly calculated.
Yeah.
Presented like it's clever.
Yeah.
A life hack.
And it took off like 2.3 million views almost instantly. Then it climbed to 5 million.
5 million people watching this.
Yeah, tutorial. In the comments, oh my God. People were like, queen behavior, use him, sis.
Secure that bag.
Yeah. And men are wallets if you play it right. Just endorsing it.
It's hard to process, isn't it? That level of celebration for what looks like blatant financial abuse.
It really is. And what does that say about, online culture sometimes?
Well, it highlights this dangerous blur, right, between harmful actions and what gets framed as aspirational content. The narrator said he watched it 5 times.
Trying to believe it, probably.
Yeah, and he noted how casually she described manipulating him, the pride in her voice.
And seeing those comments, celebrating it.
Calling it financial abuse, which, it's hard to argue otherwise. It's this chase for clout, completely overriding any sense of ethics.
So, okay. He sees this incredibly hurtful, manipulative video. How does he react?
Well, not how you might expect. No big confrontation.
Yeah.
No shouting match.
No angry texts.
Nope. He just quietly stopped giving her the cash. The $350 a month, gone. No explanation, no warning.
Just cut it off.
Exactly. And for 3 weeks, silence. Sarah didn't mention the loans, didn't ask about the money.
Kept acting totally normal.
Completely normal, like nothing had changed. Meanwhile, those payments obviously weren't being made. Until the other shoe dropped. She wakes up one morning to a past due notice for $73,000.
Ugh, 73 grand.
And she's apparently just confused.
Yeah.
Like, how did this happen? The reality check was arriving, let's say.
And then the confrontation finally happens. He's having coffee. She shows him the notice. And he just said super calmly, that's strange. You should probably call them back.
Ice cold.
Totally. And then she finally connects the dots. But haven't you been giving me money for the payments?
And that's the moment.
He drops it. I stopped 3 weeks ago, saw your TikTok.
Ouch.
Congratulations on the 2 million views, by the way. Really insightful content about financial manipulation.
And her reaction.
Face went white, then red, then some color he couldn't even name. First denial, right? That was just content. I was being entertaining.
The classic, it's just content defense.
But he wasn't buying it. Entertaining how you manipulated me. Hilarious stuff.
Good for him.
Then she flips to anger. You can't just stop giving me money. I'll get behind.
The entitlement surfaces.
And his response was just firm. Your loans,
Yeah.
your payments, your problem.
And that boundary. Hard.
And that's when he said he saw real tears, because finally, reality was setting in.
That emotional roller coaster is fascinating, isn't it? Denial, anger, then actual fear. It shows how detached someone can become in that online content bubble.
Losing track of real-world consequences.
Exactly. Those real tears were the sound of the bubble bursting.
So fast forward just 6 weeks. Things went downhill for Sarah. Fast.
Swift and educational, as he put it.
Yeah, 3 missed payments became 6. Late fees adding up. Credit score nosediving.
And the TikTok thing just kept growing.
Exploded. The original hits 5 million views. People start duetting it, sharing their own stories of being manipulated financially.
Oh, wow. So she became like a symbol.
She became the poster child for toxic relationship behavior.
That's brutal. Did she try to fix it?
She tried, made an apology video, claimed it was just entertainment taken out of context.
Let me guess how that went over.
About as well as you'd expect. Comments absolutely destroyed her. Context was pretty clear, sis. Financial abuse isn't entertainment.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly that one. It got ratioed into oblivion, so she deleted it.
Which often just makes things look worse. Shows how hard it is to walk back something like that online.
And meanwhile, the loan company, they don't care about TikTok drama.
No, they care about missed payments. 6 of them.
So collections process kicks in, letters arriving daily, and Sarah finally admits to him she hadn't paid anything since he stopped.
Why not?
She just figured he was mad about the video and assumed he'd start giving me money again.
Wow, the level of disconnect.
And then her mom, Linda, gets involved, calls the boyfriend,
Oh boy.
demanding he resume the payments, saying Sarah's credit was being ruined, he was destroying her future over a silly video.
A silly video detailing manipulation.
Yeah.
Okay. How did Linda's involvement play out? Was it protective or enabling?
Well, the boyfriend saw it as enabling. His points were pretty clear.
Like what?
Like Sarah made instructional content about financial abuse. She's 26, old enough to know better. Actions have consequences.
Basic adulting, really.
Yeah. He said he was trying to build something. She was using him. He was being logical. She was being, his word, vindictive.
And he reminded Linda that Sarah wanted independence from his wallet.
Yeah. And now she had it. Careful what you wish for, I guess.
Tough love, but maybe necessary.
And then a big one. Formal notice. Loans going to collections. Default in 30 days unless she pays the full $73,000.
73 grand, due now.
Her reaction, just, that's impossible.
And did she ask him for help then?
She must have, because he reminded her he'd already given her $10,000 for loans that weren't even his.
Putting it in perspective.
He said she looked shocked, like the thought she might owe him had never even crossed her mind.
That really shows the gap in how they view the whole situation, doesn't it? Responsibility versus entitlement.
Absolutely. The consequences were no longer theoretical, they were here.
So the next period sounds like just watching it all unfold.
Yeah, a masterclass in watching entitlement crash into reality, as he put it. The internet, it doesn't forget.
Not easily.
Her TikTok account just became radioactive, toxic. Every video, no matter the topic, got flooded with comments about the loan tutorial.
Brands ran for the hills, I assume.
Dropped her instantly. Follower count just hemorrhaged. Influencer dream, dead.
So she couldn't even earn money that way anymore.
Nope. She tried pivoting to financial responsibility content.
Oh, the irony.
Lost on absolutely no one. Comments like, maybe start by pissing your own loans, flooded in.
You just can't make this stuff up. And the loan itself.
Defaulted. Officially, credit score, it's 485.
Wow. That's catastrophic for borrowing anything. Renting an apartment, getting a car loan.
Everything. And then the collections agency started calling her at work.
Adding professional humiliation to the financial ruin. Yikes. What does it take for accountability to finally sink in, you wonder?
Well, there was one last attempt. Linda, the mom, shows up at his door with Sarah.
Together.
Yep, asking to discuss the situation like adults. Sarah looked, quote, miserable, and she did admit, quietly, I messed up, but I'm drowning here.
A moment of vulnerability, maybe? But what was his response?
Still unwavering. Basically told her, you're drowning because you spent 8 months making videos instead of learning to manage money.
Harsh, but maybe true.
She offered to pay him back, get a second job, but he wasn't having it. Zero sympathy left.
So what happened with the debt? The $73,000?
The collections agency eventually offered a settlement, $55,000.
Still a huge amount.
And Linda, the mother, mortgaged her house to help Sarah pay it.
Wow. Linda really stepped up, financially at least. But that's a massive burden for her, too.
Huge. Sarah made the payment. But now her credit report shows settled for less than owed for the next 7 years.
A financial scarlet letter, a direct consequence of that TikTok.
And that video, still out there, screen recordings everywhere, Google her name, it's the first thing you see.
The digital footprint is permanent.
And Sarah moved back in with Linda, couldn't afford rent anywhere decent with that credit score. Back to square one.
So 8 months later, what's the final picture?
It's pretty bleak for Sarah. TikTok career, totally dead. Algorithm buried her, brands won't touch her.
What's she doing now?
Working retail, minimum wage. Credit recovery will take years. That default follows her on every background check.
Financial exile, basically.
For the foreseeable future, yeah. And the relationship with her mom, strained. Linda's out 30 grand in equity.
Yeah, funding adult children's major mistakes. It gets expensive. And resentment, well, it builds.
Sarah did try to reach out again about 2 months ago, wanted a real apology from him.
After everything, what did he say?
His response was kind of devastatingly detached. I don't hate you, I just don't think about you.
Oof, that's cooler than not helping with the money.
He told her straight, you chose social media cloud over basic honesty, these are the consequences.
And that understanding doesn't fix it.
Exactly. The internet is forever, he told her, and so are credit reports.
And the ultimate irony, that viral video.
It's now used as a cautionary tale in financial literacy courses. Professors use it to teach about relationship boundaries, financial abuse.
With her face teaching lessons she never intended.
Wow.
Meanwhile, his life, totally different trajectory. The extra money he wasn't giving her went into investments. Compound interest is working for him now.
Turning a negative into a positive for himself.
He's engaged. Someone who splits every bill 50-50. Someone who thinks financial independence is attractive, not that men are,
Walking ATMs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the revenge, if you can call it that, wasn't some big plot. He just stopped enabling the toxic behavior.
And let natural consequences do their thing.
Sarah wanted freedom from his wallet. She got it.
She just didn't calculate the actual cost of that freedom.
That's real consequences behavior.
Absolutely. And this whole deep dive, it really lays bare those blurred lines, doesn't it? Between content and reality. Between seeking attention and taking responsibility.
What does real independence even mean in a relationship?
That's the question to leave you with, really. How much are we willing to gamble for online validation? What are the hidden costs of going viral, especially when integrity gets left behind? It's something worth thinking about.